Hey guys, it's Steve with Lakeside Forge. Today I'm doing a video about different hammers, as requested by one of my viewers, Legend of Man 12. So, let's get started. Now, most of y'all know many different types of hammers, which I'm going to show in just a little bit, but first I'm going to start off with the cow poo theory. And, that cow poo theory is, you're out in the field and you see a pile of cow poo, and fresh cow poo, and so you walk up to it and you get all your friends to stand around in a circle, and you get your basketball and you throw it into the cow poo, and it smashes into the center of it, and it spreads poo in 360 degrees. Implying a circle, not a temperature of your oven. And so that would be the face of your hammer, just the regular hitting head of the hammer. This part, right there. That would be the face of your hammer that hits and spreads 360 degrees. On a cross peen, you have the piece that is horizontal with the face. The tapered piece on the end. This here. Right here. This is your cross peen. So, the cross peen would be a baseball bat. So, you find another cow poo, you hit it with your baseball bat across like this. The cow poo goes this way and this way, because you smack it into the center and it spreads out to two sides. So you only get Bill here, Bill and James with cow poo. But over here you got Billy Bob and all his friends. All your friends, they all got poo on them, including you, the one throwing the basketball. So, basically here, this is your cross peen. And this is your hammer face. So, cross peen and hammer face over there. So, this now basically is a description of a way to look at the different parts of the hammer. It's simple. So, let's go on to different hammers. We'll start off with the one we just talked about. Cross-peen hammer. Now this cross-peen hammer is a German-style cross-peen hammer. And this one here I'll put out is a Swiss style, I believe, or Swedish. And this here is a straight peen hammer, and no different than a cross peen. The straight peen just runs vertical to the hammer face. So this is your peen, this is your hammer face. Peen, hammer face, peen, hammer face. The Swedish hammer here is heavy, is front heavy, which personally I don't like. I do not like a front heavy hammer. I like a hammer that's balanced out a little bit better. Because you can see on the German hammer you have more mass in the peen area and more mass in the face area, so it's about the same. But here you got this itty bitty skinny peen, and you got this big fat old fat face there. And so these are the peened hammers. Oh, crap. Sorry about that. I'm trying to work this on a table here, so I don't have to do it on the floor. Alright. Next hammer we have is our ball peen hammer. This hammer here has a rounded peen. You can see it's a rounded peen. Basically, it's half a ball. And this hammer here follows the 360-degree rule, as I showed you in the cow poo theory. But what it does is it spreads it out better because it's more focused. Energy is more focused on the tip. If anybody's ever taken a martial art or something, you want to punch with a least amount of surface area, which will focus all the energy into one spot, which is what this does. And the ball peen is good for making little pretty decorations on the side, just decorations, or you can use it for peening over rivets, which would be used in tongs, decorative pieces, just whatever. And that's what I use a ball peen for. And the face is the same as it is with the cross peens. Alright, now to a fancy hammer. This is the hammer I made at Brian Brazil's. Now, some people would classify this as a, quote, rounding hammer. I don't really call it that. I don't think it's really special enough. This is not, as far as I'm concerned, a rounding hammer. Yes, it does have a rounding face on one of the sides, but I would not consider it a rounding hammer. Since it was developed by somebody himself, I'd call it the Brian Brazil hammer. But anyways, this is your regular square face, as you would see on many hammers. Just a square, regular face, which applies to the 360 degrees. Its rounded side also applies to the 360 degrees, but it's more domed. Not domed to the point of the ball peen here, but domed enough. And it's very similar to a fuller, if anybody's familiar with a fuller. And what it does is it cuts into that metal just a little bit more. It digs deeper when you hit it. It makes a larger swoop in the metal when you hit it. And in essence, it moves the metal faster, especially when used correctly. And it also moves at 360 degrees. And it's really kind of difficult to explain, but it kind of, here's a good example. See, it would make more of a divot in the middle like that, instead of just a flat square hit. And I'll demonstrate that in some videos coming up soon. But this is the rounding hammer, or the Brian Brazil hammer, as I said. Alright, next up is just a mallet, which I don't know if I've ever said this before, but it's really handy for stuff. This is just a rawhide mallet. As most of you know, being blacksmiths, you have to require many skills: woodworking, leatherwork, and a lot of things. Leatherwork for sheath making and woodworking, and this one here I like a lot for leatherworking. It's a rawhide mallet, and what it's good for is tapping your designs into your leather, and it doesn't damage the end of the tool like your metal hammer would. But this one here I also use for straightening out twists on things. You can hit this into a block of wood with your hot piece of steel, and it won't damage your twist as it would if you straighten it on your metal anvil. So I hope you enjoy this video here about hammers and beginning blacksmithing. If you have any questions, please ask. If you have any video suggestions or anything you'd like to see in the future, please tell me. Right now I'm summer, so I have plenty of time to make videos inside, so I'd prefer some sort of inside things. It's a little hot right now to be going outside and going to the forge, but some people would say it's never too hot, but then again, it's pretty warm. So, if you got any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, please make a comment on this video. Hope to be putting up some new ones shortly. Thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget, please rate and subscribe.